Field of 5 moving in behind the Metro Home Building Center, starting 8 for the afternoon second race. It's happy birthday to Miles Heffernan Sr. celebrating this afternoon from family and friends. Up to you for the call, Vince.
She's Ruthless. Woodmere Sheldon. Windermere Kirk. Caribbean Tides. Tradition. Scratch down to a field of 5 in the second on gate. Top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. The rough and pacing Caribbean Tides and Woodmere Sheldon are the first two out. She's Ruthless at the rail, will be third into the turn. Windermere Kirk's away fourth, and the trailer, that is Tradition. They round the turn, approaching the opening 8. The leader is Woodmere Sheldon for the Blue Knight Use. From the outside, Caribbean Tides is second. Third up the rail, She's Ruthless. Back into fourth is Windermere Kirk, trailing the field. That is Tradition. So the post-time favorite got away in the trailing spot here in the early going, on by the quarter mile, led by Woodmere Sheldon. Caribbean Tides will lay on the outside second. Third up the rail, She's Ruthless. Then in fourth, Windermere Kirk. Tradition tipping to the outside fifth. The quarter mile was 30 and a 1/5. Off the turn they come, led by Woodmere Sheldon. A long afternoon for Caribbean Tides out there second. She's Ruthless races from third, moving up fourth. That is Tradition. Trailing the field is a Windermere Kirk at the midway point. The leader, Woodmere Sheldon, and he's halfway home in 59 and 2. That's 29 and 1 in the second split. Woodmere Sheldon, the leader at 5/8. Now here's Tradition on to challenge. Dropping in third, Caribbean Tides on the outside. Fourth is She's Ruthless. Trailing the field fifth is a Windermere Kirk. The three-quarters coming next. Woodmere Sheldon at the rail, the leader. From the outside, the challenger is Tradition. Caribbean Tides in third. She's Ruthless fourth. Up the inside fifth, Windermere Kirk, the three-quarters, 90 seconds flat, and Woodmere Sheldon is still there, and it's getting late. From the outside, Tradition is second. Caribbean Tides well off the leader's third. Windermere Kirk now fourth. She's Ruthless fifth. Deep in the stretch, and here is Tradition coming late for Gordy Hennessy. Tradition will get there. Woodmere Sheldon was second. Third will go to Caribbean Tides. 2 minutes, 4/5.
Here comes the slow-mo from the afternoon second race, brought to you by Universal Media. And Woodmere Sheldon insisting on cutting this one this afternoon, Kurt.
Yeah, the Blue Knight and Jason Hughes and Woodmere Sheldon, they wanted to cut it. They got to the front 30 and 1. David Dowling, I think he had his eye on that 3-hole with Caribbean Tides, but she was a handful here today. Caribbean Tides 3-hole colt by State Treasure. Dowling was trying to get him back in that 3-hole, but he couldn't get him back in the hole, so he laid out there just past the half there, 59 and 2. Was able to duck in the 2-hole behind Woodmere Sheldon, leaving Tradition out first up to grind it out past three-quarters, 1:30, and he keeps on grinding. And Gordy Hennessy and Tradition, they do get it done late in the stretch. 2 minutes 4/5 is the mile for that one, and so we'll see Gordy Hennessy and Tradition back in the winner's circle in just a moment. Woodmere Sheldon does get the deuce, and Caribbean Tides, with that tough early portion of the mile, does get the show going here. So it's a 6:35 here in race 2 at Red Shores.
Here comes Tradition into the second race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Gelding, he's 3 by Always Be Mickey. From the Real Artist Dam Live Entertainment, owned by Giselle Bernard of Bethel and Lori Hennessy of Charlottetown, trained and driven to victory by Gordy Hennessy, top of the mile in 2 minutes and 4/5. Tradition delivers in the second.